So next Acharya says us to remember who told this text first. I mean, who originally taught Ashtanga Hridaya to their disciples. So Acharya says that he is not the one who has started this text. He has only remembered, he has only recalled what other Acharyas like Atraya Punarvasu taught to his disciples, his 6 disciples, that is Agnivesha, Bhela, Jaduvarna, Parashara, etc. So there he has told a simple principle that one is only following another great master's steps in the world. Everyone will have a guru. So he has remembered his gurus in the next small verse, that is Athada Ayushkame Madhyayam Vyakhyasayamaha Idiha Smahu Ratrayadeo Mahashaya. So the descent of Ayurveda, first who taught Ayurveda to whom, that things are coming on the way. Before that, just a gist of that is told by Acharya. So the name of the chapter is also told there, Ayushkamiyam. That means Ayush means broadly we can say longevity. So who wants to extend longevity, who wants to live a successful, a meaningful life, is to know principles of Ayurveda and live according to that. So such principles are told in the first chapter. So obviously the name is given Ayushkamiyam. Then the next sloka is Ayukamaya Manena Dharma Artha Sukha Sadhanam Ayurveda Upadesheshu Vitheya Paramadara. So who wants to extend their life, who wants to gain a good life, who wants to live each moment happily and meaningfully, he has to obey the principles said in Ayurveda, which also helps to attain the Purusharthas, that is Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. These are called Purusharthas because a Purusha, a person, should get all these things in his due course of life. First one is Dharma, means he is righteous and he is doing his duty. So as said before, he has to do that without attachment, with all detachment, without raga. He has to do his duty, dharma, and he has to gain artha, that is wealth, money, also indriya arthas, that means objects of indriyas, our sense organs, that means good sight, good smell, etc. That is also a nice thing, no? We are getting good sight, good view of nature, etc. So that is the indriyartha of eye. Such things are also included in that artha shabda, artha word. Next is sukham. Sukham also means we are happy, we are living happily at the moment. That mindfulness can also said to be sukha there. Then the third Purushartha is Kama. Kama means our desires. So it's not the lust as we often hear. It's not the lust, but the Kama is pure passion. It can become devotion if you are devoted to, if you are aiming at something great for the universe. So that Kama is told by Acharya. Next is Next, Purushartha is moksha. It is salvation. So we can say that realizing our soul, our inner realization is the moksha told there. So self-realization is the ultimate goal of every practice, every spiritual practice. So this can be a link to spirituality also. So by obeying to the principles of Ayurveda, that is a Ayurveda Upadesha. That means whatever opinion Acharyas have told in Ayurvedic text should be obeyed with due respect. That is Parama Adara. So if that is done perfectly, it will lead to achievement of everything. So materialistic gain and spiritual gain both are bestowed if one resorts to Ayurvedic regimen, Ayurvedic principles. That is told by Acharya very beautifully.